Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We are here at New Bremen High School where the Parkway Panthers take on the New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Sweeterman Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, 21st Century Kitchens, American Trim, Cy Sweeterman, Carriage Works, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, Kogi Plumbing, NKTelco Sports, NKT Productions, and First National Bank. Again, welcome to New Bremen High School as we get set for tournament action between the Parkway Panthers and the New Bremen Cardinals. The Panthers coming in with a 9-14 record, defeated Antwerp to get here tonight. And on the other side of the net, the home team, New Bremen Cardinals, are 21-1 on the season. 10-0 at home this year, looking to continue their streak as they took the MAC championship this year and looking to get started here in New Bremen on what they hope to be a good tournament run. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the opening serve here on NKTelco Sports.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers to families with the pitter-patter of little feet to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Sweeterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
The New Bremen Cardinals have had a week rest. The last time they played was exactly a week from today, and that was against a good St. Henry Redskin team. That game was the one that helped clinch the MAC title for New Bremen. And they also have the MAC Player of the Year, number 10, Paige Jones. Bremen has had a very good season, got a good solid core along with Jones. As I mentioned before, coached by Diana Kramer, and the Parkway Panthers are coached by Jordan Henkel. As we get set here for action in set number 1. And the Panthers will start off with the service. Bailey Bates going back to serve for the Panthers. So we get underway here at New Bremen High School. Little mishandle there by New Bremen. Jones will knock it across. Dug up in the back row by the Panthers. And blocked at the net for a point there by number 8, Macy Putoff. A good start for New Bremen. As Paige Jones will go back to serve for the Cardinals. Mishandle in the back row, but a nice save by Parkway. They get it across. Picked up by Jones and hit by Jones at the 10-foot line. Dug up by the Panthers. And they go back to number 25, Temple. Her shot dug up by the Cardinals and killed down by Julia Guttermiller. So a good start here for New Bremen as they come out with a quick 2-0 lead here in set number 1. Jones again back to serve as that one sails long. That will be how the Parkway Panthers get on the board here to start the match. Back to serve for the Panthers, number 20, Grace Swander. That dug up by Jones. Passed over by Teeman to Jones at the 10-foot line. Dug up nicely by the Panthers. And free ball across. Going to be a good chance here by New Bremen. Good pass up front. Quick hit to Kramer for the kill. You've seen New Bremen play before. That is the favorite play there for Rachel Kramer. She's able to knock that one home. Very good at that quick set and hit. Here's Macy Putoff to serve for the Cardinals. Mishandled by Parkway, but able to free ball it across. Kramer picks it up. Tiemann pass back set to Guttemiller. Good dig in the back row by the libero for Parkway. New Bremen going to have to scramble to get this one across. Jones will free ball it over. Parkway with their first good attempt. Going to have to just push that one over. Jones will back set over to Rechterman, and a nice block on the far side by number 21, Grace Rogers. Some good answer there by Parkway as they now trail 3-2 on our First National Bank scoreboard. 21, Grace Rogers serving. Dug up by Jones. Passed over to the freshman Rechterman. Picked up in the back row by the libero Kirby. Parkway scrambles to get it, but does track it down and get it across. Back set again to Jones at 10-foot line, blocked. No chance here for New Bremen. It's Rechterman with the shot. And now tipping it across for the kill. Heads up play there by Sydney Crouch. First kill for Parkway as they even us up 3 games apiece. Rogers again with the serve, picked up for Jones. Back set over to Guttemiller. Guttemiller across a double block for the kill. Nice play, Julia Guttemiller. Substitution for the Cardinals as Madison Pape will check in along with Claire Pape. Normal rotation for New Bremen as they lead 4-3 here in our first set from New Bremen High School. Serve picked up there by Johnson and knocked across by Parkway. Quick set again to Kramer. Timing a little bit off there, couldn't handle it. And that'll even us up at 4. This is Haley Hawk with the serve. And that one misplayed, as I mentioned before. New Bremen hasn't played for a week, and when you're playing volleyball, that's a lot longer break than you normally get through your season. And expected to see some rust early on, and some good play thus far from Parkway. Jones from the 10-foot line for the kill. That'll even us up back at 5 as Rachel Kramer goes back to serve for New Bremen. Kramer serve dug up by Hawk in the back row. Dumped over to Crouch, and Crouch having a nice start for the Panthers. That's her second kill. I'll give the Panthers a 1-point advantage here again in set number 1. Chris Kirby back to serve, dug up by Kramer. Quick set down the middle to Jones. Nice save by Hawk. Parkway done a nice job keeping balls alive here so far here in the match. Another one by Jones off the block and down for the kill. Pretty tough to stop that one with no blocker. 9 times out of 10, New Bremen's going to get a point if Paige Jones is going up one-on-one. This is Taylor Paul who just checked in for New Bremen. Good strong serve picked up by Parkway. Blocked at the net. And there's one that mishandled by number 14, Bates. That block was by Putoff and Claire Pape for the Cardinals, giving them a 1-point lead here in set number 1. Here's Paul again with the serve. Dug up in the back row by Kirby and free ball across. Jones with the dig. Back set over to Pape, and that one goes deep and out of bounds. Quick rotation as Blake Snyder checks back in for the Cardinals. Serve shot across by Johnson. Quick set to Jones down the middle off the tape. She'll take the kill. Abby Tiemann will check back in for New Bremen along with Guttemiller. Tiemann again back to serve. Dug out on the far side, set right down the middle, blocked and down for a kill by Putoff and Guttemiller. That'll give New Bremen their largest lead here so far of the night at 9-7. Abby Tiemann again back to serve for New Bremen. Picked up in the back row again, free balled over by the libero. Blocked by Putoff at the net. Set over to Jones, and that's a heck of a shot. And a kill will be recorded. Haley Hall, Hawk, lucky to get a hand on that one as Jones records another kill. That's 4 here early in set number 1. Tiemann again back to serve. Scramble to get it across, and it's going to be a double hit called there against Parkway. As New Bremen now up by 4. 11-7 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Tiemann has been a solid server this whole season for New Bremen. That one picked up by Kirby. Quick set down the middle, nice dump inside there by Hawk, and a good save by New Bremen. Here is Parkway back on the attack. Hawk will free ball it over. Good pass up front. Here's Jones down the middle, dug up in the back row by Kirby. Quick set in the middle, blocked by Jones for the point. That shot coming off of Swan as well. A timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Welcome back to New Bremen. Set number 1 here. Cardinals now out to a 5-point advantage at 12-7. Had a little bit of a slow start, but with the serving of Abby Tiemann, they're able to open up a 5-point advantage. Here is Parkway looking to answer. Swander with the shot, dug up by Kramer. Passed over to Jones. Jones down the line for the kill. When you can elevate that well, and New Bremen does a nice job of popping those sets up nice and high. Jones is about the only one that can get up to that ball. Makes it very hard to block. And Tiemann again back to serve. 5 straight here as they're now up 13-7. Tough set. Good job by the libero for Parkway to get it across. Sorry, that's not the libero. That's Grace Rogers able to get that across for the kill. Did not have much to work with there. Able to just get her hand on to get across the net, and it got Parkway to end that run. Pass here over to Guttemiller. Guttemiller gets a nice bounce off the tape. Parkway, here's Hawk bumping across. Jones grabs it right up front. They're going to set it right back to her. A little bit off balance. She slaps it onto the far side, out of bounds. So break there for Parkway. Jones saw the opening, got a little too much on it, went out of bounds. This is Bates again with the serve, picked up by Jones. Passed back set to Putoff. She'll go back up again for it on the overplay. Picked up nicely by Parkway. Here's Hawk down the line, out of bounds. It's a good setup for Parkway, just a little too much there for Haley Hawk as it goes deep and out of bounds. New Bremen back on their second rotation as Jones goes back again to serve. Good serve, sails just a little long. So Bremen started out red hot serving with very few service errors. Have thrown a couple Parkway's way to get them back to within 4. 14-10 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Here's Tiemann with the set to Guttemiller off the double block, picked up by Parkway and bumped across. Schneider tracking it down in the back row for New Bremen, and picked up and pushed across. Here's Hawk on the attack, down the middle for the kill. Haley Hawk with her first kill of the match. Parkway's been very active here in set number 1. Grace Swander will go back to serve, trailing now by 3. That one sails deep, good eye by Putoff to watch that one go out of bounds and push the New Bremen lead back to 4. Rectorman will check back in for the Cardinals. As Putoff goes back to serve. Dug out in the back row by Bates. Pushed over to Swander, who hits that one well deep and out of bounds. Sorry, that was not Swander. That was number 23, Crouch. Put off back to serve for New Bremen. 5-point advantage. That one sails deep. That's going to bring Blake Snyder back in, libero for New Bremen. As number 21, Grace Rogers, goes back to serve for Parkway. Good serve. Mishandle in the back row of our first ace of the match. Going to Grace Rogers. And Parkway not going away. Again, trailing just by 3. Good strong serve by Rogers, dug up by Kramer. Back set over to Rechterman. Picked up in the back row by Parkway and free ball across. Quick set to Kramer down the middle. Strong hit and the kill. Rachel Kramer with a timely point there for New Bremen. That'll bring Pape and Pape back into the game for New Bremen. This is number 11, Madison Pape with the serve. That knocked across by Johnson. Here's Jones from the 10-foot line, and that'll go down as well. Solid start for Paige Jones. 6 kills here for her in the first set, along with Rachel Kramer, who has 2. So New Bremen getting off to a pretty good start here in set number 1. Blocked at the net there by Rechterman, and back set to Jones. Picked up by Kirby, and that was knocked in the net. Rachel Kramer will get credited for a kill. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
Welcome back to New Bremen. We're here at set number 1 with the Cardinals on top with their biggest lead at 19-13. Pape with the serve is going to go on the overplay, dug up by Madison Pape, mishandled. A tough play there by New Bremen. Had a good opportunity to set one up, couldn't quite get together. Parkway will benefit from that. Here is Haley Hawk with the serve. Picked up by Kramer. Cross court set to Rechterman. Rechterman across the double block. And Parkway doing a great job to track it down. Can't quite get it across. So Ellie Rechterman will be credited with a kill for New Bremen as they are the first to get to 20 at 20-14 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Rachel Kramer with the serve for New Bremen. Mishandled and down. Ace for Rachel Kramer. As New Bremen's back on top now, 21-14 here in the first set. Rachel Kramer again to serve. Catches the top of the tape, will not go across. So leaving the door open for Parkway as Kirby goes back to serve. Kramer with the dig. Quick set to Jones, pushed in the back row. Kirby got a hand on it, and a nice save as Jones goes up for the block. Parkway able to come away with it. And that one finally goes under the net off of Bates. Has put off, and Paul will check back in for New Bremen. 22-15 in favor of New Bremen. Here is Paul's a good serve, dug up by Kirby. Cross court shot. Picked up by New Bremen, back set over to Jones. Down the line as Kirby's able to get a handle, I believe was called in the net against New Bremen. That'll give the service back to Parkway. McKenna Johnson with the serve. Jones with the dig. Back set over to Pape. Pape with a nice shot down the middle for the kill. Julia Guttemiller and Abby Tiemann will check back in for New Bremen. Abby Tiemann back to serve for the Cardinals with a 23-16 lead. Trying to close out the first set here at New Bremen High School. Good shot there though by Swander. Grace Swander will record the kill. And that'll send Bailey Bates back to serve for the Panthers. Jones with the dig. Tiemann the set over to Guttemiller. Picked up in the back row by Kirby. She's been busy here so far in the first set. Tiemann with the dig. Back set over to Jones. Jones across the double block and down for the kill. That'll bring us to set point here in set number 1 for New Bremen as they lead 24-17. Paige Jones back to serve for New Bremen, looking to close out the first set. The MAC Player of the Year looking to get a good serve and gets the top of the tape. A nice dig there though by Johnson. Picked up in the back row for New Bremen. Here is Guttemiller, blocked at the net by number 25, Haley Hawk. Some good net play there at times from Parkway. A good example there as number 23, Sydney Crouch, checks back in for the Panthers. Swander back to serve. Good pass up front from Putoff, going to give it to Kramer. Kramer will dink it across for the kill, and that's going to do it here in set number 1 as New Bremen takes it 25-18. We'll be back with set number 2. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us! Welcome back to New Bremen High School as we get set for set number 2. The Cardinals took the first one, 25-18. And back to action we go as Haley Hawk had a good solid game for Parkway in the first. But New Bremen come out on top, 25-18. There's a nice push by number 21, Grace Rogers. Rogers had a kill, an ace, and a block in the first set. And Parkway was very competitive up till about point 14. That's where New Bremen pretty much took over. And that one's mishandled again by New Bremen as Grace Swander will record the ace. And New Bremen coming out a little sluggish here in set number 2. As Parkway's up 2-0. Swander's serve picked up there. Here's Kramer. She'll dump it across. Hawk able to track it down and picked across by Crouch. Set over to Putoff. Her shot blocked. Here's Guttemiller down the side. This one picked up, tracked down by Roger, and then mishandled. So break there for New Bremen. A little miscommunication there on the Parkway Panthers. That'll send Macy Putoff to the service line for the Cardinals. Second set action. That picked up by Bates. And now free ball to cross. New Bremen back on the attack. Here's the wheel route by Kramer. Picked up in the back row again by Bates. Here is Hawk. Nice block at the net by Guttemiller. Nice defensive front there by Guttemiller, and I believe Kramer was there with her also. As New Bremen's evened it up here, 2 apiece in set number 2. Macy Putoff with the serve. And that's going to drop for an ace. I think just the second ace of the night for New Bremen. The first one came in the first set from Rachel Kramer. And now New Bremen on top 3-2. Here's another serve by Putoff. Dug up in the back row by Bates. Hawk with a little dump across. Nicely dug out by Tiemann, and here it is over to Guttemiller. Across the double block. Parkway doing a nice job of tracking down the balls. Back row shot. Picked up by New Bremen and set over to Jones at the 10-foot line. It's in. New Bremen with a nice back set over to Paige Jones, who took care of it from there. As New Bremen has now ran 4 straight in a row. There's Macy Putoff again. That one caught the top of the tape. And fell back on the Cardinal side. So Parkway edges back to within 1. Grace Rogers to serve. Real short dump. Almost got by Jones. Nice dig. It's over to Guttemiller. Down the side and in. And a nice shot by Julie Guttemiller. She's got 4 kills now on the night. It's Ellie Rechterman. I'm sorry, that's not Rechterman. That is Claire Pape and Madison Pape checking in for New Bremen. Madison here with the serve. Short serve goes wide. New Bremen struggled a little bit in the first set with some mishit serves. They're very aggressive on the service line. They're going to have some of those throughout the night. Jones with a mishandle. Nice save, though, by New Bremen. Set over to number 14, Bates. And that one will drop for a kill. Good heads-up play there by Bailey Bates. As again, we're even at 5. Hawk with the serve, dug up by Kramer. Quick set to Kramer, and down it goes. Kramer got a couple of those set up in the first set as well. Quick off of her feet, able to execute that for New Bremen. They now lead by 1 at 6-5 here in set number 2. Kramer with the serve, pushed forward by Hawk. Crouch with a good directional shot. And I think they're calling that outside the antenna, so a point will go to New Bremen. So New Bremen now up by 2. Kramer's serve is just on the back edge line. She'll record her second ace of the match. New Bremen now with their biggest lead of the second set, up 8-5. Kramer with another strong serve. That one sails, though, too far. As number 20, Grace Swanner, will check back in for the Panthers. Along with the libero, number 1, Chris Kirby. Kirby back to serve. Trailing now just by 2. Rechterman with the set over to Pape. Picked up again by Hawk. She's been busy in that back row. Going to have a double hit called there against Rogers. As Paul and Putoff will check back in for New Bremen. If you're just joining us, welcome to New Bremen High School for tournament action. New Bremen Cardinals versus the Parkway Panthers. New Bremen took the first set and have now extended the second set to a 4-point advantage at 10-6. Service come back to life here for New Bremen as Taylor Paul checked back in on the last serve. Nice dig there by Kirby. Blocked to the net by New Bremen as that one was put down by Macy Putoff. Paul back to serve once again as New Bremen's up by 5. Good serve, she'll record the ace. Taylor Paul with her first ace of the match, and that's going to lead to a Parkway timeout. We'll take a break also. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Welcome back to New Bremen. We're here in the second set. New Bremen on top 12-6. They won the first set over Parkway 25-18. Here's Paul again serving for New Bremen. Nice dig by New Bremen over to Jones, blocked at the net, and a great save by New Bremen as Parkway thought they got a good block, and New Bremen able to keep it alive. They're going to have a chance here. Popped it up to Jones. She dumps it down in the middle, but Kirby able to keep it alive for the moment. Parkway's going to run out of hits, and a great effort by them. And a good response from New Bremen as Parkway thought they were going to get a point on a block there, and Jones able to reach down and get a hand on it to keep it alive. Here's Paul again, dug out by Hawk. Passed over to Bates, blocked at the net, pushed over by Parkway. Here's New Bremen back on the attack. Here's Pape down the line, nobody home. That'll be an easy kill for number 12, Claire Pape. Paul back again to serve for New Bremen. Mishandled there, nice save though by Parkway to get it across. Madison Pape tracks that one down. Jones from the 10-foot line is going to record another kill. And New Bremen now up by 9 here in the second set. I mentioned earlier they do a nice job of serving. And Taylor Paul has tacked right on where she left off in the first set. Every girl that goes back and serves for New Bremen is pretty good at the service line, and Taylor Paul showing you another reason there as she records another ace. That's 2 aces now for her here in the second set. Bremen now out to a convincing 10-point advantage. Almost got another one there. Parkway, though, able to handle it. Pass up front from Taylor Paul over to Jones. Back row, tipped at the net. Point New Bremen. It's another kill for Paige Jones. Going to have another quick timeout. We'll keep it right here. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's action. 21st Century Kitchens, American Trim, NKTelco Sports, Cy Sweeterman, Carriage Works, Wilson Health, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Kogi Plumbing, Minster Bank, Sweeterman's Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, NKT Productions, and NKTelco Sports. I'd like to also thank our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, Think First. And I'd like to mention that at the conclusion of this game, we will be naming a player of the game for New Bremen, and that is also sponsored by NKTelco. New Bremen got off to a little bit of a rusty start in the first set. As I mentioned briefly in the pregame, kind of expected that after being off for a week. Definitely got things going here in set number 2 as they're in a commanding lead at 17-6. And Taylor Paul back to serve. I believe she's served 6 in a row for New Bremen, looking to keep that streak alive. Another good serve. Tracked down by Parkway. Good back set. And dug up by New Bremen. Good hit there by Johnson. Here on the far side is a tip across from number 12, Claire Pape. Good defense led to a nice offensive play there, and good vision by Claire Pape for the easy point for New Bremen. Paul again back to service. She's rolling, and that one paints the line for another ace by Taylor Paul. Not sure she's too willing to give that service line up just yet. I believe when she stepped back to that line, it was 10-6 in favor of New Bremen. So she served 9 in a row before that miss hit. And now Parkway able to get the service back and send number 11, McKenna Johnson, trailing now by 12 here in set number 2. Johnson serve picked up by Jones. Back set over to Putoff. Off the block, picked up by Parkway. Free ball across by Swander. Claire Pape with another nice kill from the far side for the Cardinals as Gutta Miller and Tiemann check back in. As the lead extends to 13. Harry Tiemann to serve for New Bremen. Tries to dump it short, goes into the net. I'll send number 14, Bailey Bates, back to serve for the Parkway Panthers. Trailing 20-8, and she did the same thing. 2 short serves back to back. And that'll send number 10, Paige Jones, back to the service line for the New Bremen Cardinals. Jones with a good high toss. Gets some good topspin on that one, but it sails long. Number 23, Sydney Crouch, checks back in for the Panthers. Grace Swander back to serve for Parkway. Dug up by Putoff. Quick set over to Kramer. Kramer with the kill. Set number 2 has been all New Bremen as they now have a commanding lead at 22-9. Ellie Rechterman checks into the lineup for New Bremen. Macy Putoff back to serve. Deep serve picked up by Kirby. And tracked down by Parkway, but unable to get it across in 3. As New Bremen now just 2 points away from taking set number 2. Macy Putoff again to serve. And Putoff with the ace. New Bremen serving coming to life here in the second set as they've recorded 6 aces, 3 of them by way of Taylor Paul. Here is Macy Putoff trying to close out the second set. Back hit gets across the blocker. Here is Gutta Miller on the far side, picked up again by Kirby. Pass over to Hawk, blocked at the net by New Bremen. Here's Parkway again. Here's Hawk again on the attack, blocked again. And now Kramer going with the hammer, gets it on the line, and that'll be it for the second set. New Bremen takes it 25-9. We'll take a short break and be back with set number 3. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has a solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Welcome back to New Bremen as we get set for the third set. New Bremen taking the first 2, and that second one dominated by the service. In particular, Taylor Paul, she had 3 aces. Also recording an ace was Rachel Kramer, and 2 more by Macy Putoff. As the Panthers, trying to return the favor, start the third set with an ace. And that coming from Izzy Strunk. As we get started here in set number 3. Not a lot of hitting in the second set as a lot of the damage done at the service line by New Bremen. Here's a shot from Jones, picked up in the back row, pushed across by Parkway. Popped up to Jones, through the block and down for a kill. That's the 12th kill here of the match for Paige Jones. She had 7 in the first and 4 in the second. As she goes back to serve for New Bremen, we're tied at 1. Jones has definitely struggled at the service line tonight. Not sure she's got one into play just yet. Sailed a couple deep early in the first 2 sets, and that one was short going into the net. So she's had some difficulty with that here this evening. That's about the only thing New Bremen has struggled with so far. That one tipped by Kramer, and a nice job by Parkway to get it back across. Thought there was 4 hits there, but play on as we do. That one's going to go out of bounds, and the kill will go to Rachel Kramer. So New Bremen able to tie it back up here at 2 points apiece. Here in set number 3, here's Macy Putoff. Putoff had some nice serves, as I mentioned, in the second set as well. That one's overplayed to Guttemiller. I'm sorry, that's Rechterman. And she gets one custom blade out to her on the overplay. And New Bremen quickly on top at 3-2 on our first National Bank scoreboard. Now will catches the net off and put off serve. Pushed across by Kirby. New Bremen blocked to the net by Crouch. New Bremen back on the attack again. Here's Guttemiller across the 2 blocks and down for a kill. Julia Guttemiller now with 5 kills for the match. The senior putting together a solid good serve there by Putoff, dug up by Parkway. Back on the attack, here's New Bremen, Rechterman. And down it goes again. Ellie Rechterman with a couple of quick points here in the 3rd set as New Bremen gets out to a 5-2 advantage. Macy Putoff back to serve again for New Bremen. That one dug up by Hawk. Back set over to Hawk. She hits a good one down, team and able to save it, but goes across the Parkway side. Here's the Panthers again, blocked by Guttemiller, and somehow Panthers get it across. Kramer back on the attack, goes wide, so nice defense there by Parkway. Able to rally to get the point as Blake Schneider checks in for New Bremen. And number 7, Sophia Miller checks in for the Panthers. This is Rogers with the serve, picked up by Kramer, pushed over to Rechterman. Rechterman down the middle for the kill. Ellie Rechterman with a couple of quick kills here in set number 3. As Pape and Pape check in for New Bremen. This is Madison Pape going back to serve. Pape short serve, picked up by Kirby. Back set over to Hawk, who's blocked in net by Ellie Rechterman. So Rechterman putting together a nice ball game here in the 3rd especially. Set a couple quick kills, and now they're a block for New Bremen as they're now out to a 4-point advantage. Pape serve deep, picked up by Kirby, and Kirby unable to get that one across. And New Bremen continues to add to their lead. Now lead by 5 here in the 3rd set. This is a must-win game for Parkway as they trail 2 sets to none. Popped up here and mishit by McKenna Johnson as it goes deep and out of bounds. That's going to lead us to a timeout. We'll take a break also. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Welcome back to New Bremen as we're here in set number 3. And it's been all New Bremen as they've won the first 2 sets and now lead here in the 3rd, 9-3. Madison Pape with the serve. Picked up by Parkway, free ball across by Crouch. Jones with the set up to number 12, Claire Pape, as that one sails wide and out of bounds. That's going to bring Haley Hawk to the service line. And also number 7, Sophia Miller, checks back in for the Panthers. Panthers looking to get something going here in set number 3. Got picked up by Kramer to the overplay. Sydney Crouch with the overplay kill. That's the first kill, this third set for the Panthers. They have not had double-digit kills here so far tonight in any set. As New Bremen has controlled that. Here's Reckerman, nice dig by Kirby. Kirby gonna push it across. Jones with the dig. Quick set to Kramer and a nice save. Panthers have done a nice job being very scrappy here this evening. And New Bremen looking to match it as Jones' shot goes into the net. And give Parkway that. They've not made too many points easy for New Bremen as they've been very scrappy on the loose balls. Here's a set over to Rectum, and that's going to be called a double hit. As Parkway's able to run 3 in a row here as they now trail just by 2 at 9-7. Hawk shot played nicely there by Jones as it sails out of bounds. That will bring Rachel Kramer to the service line for New Bremen. Cardinals on top 10-7. That was smoked down the line and in for the ace, Rachel Kramer. The first ace of the third set for New Bremen. As I mentioned, they recorded 6 aces in set number 2. Kramer, that was going to sail deep. That'll send the libero number 1, Chris Kirby, back to serve for the Panthers. A soft serve picked up by Jones, pushed over to Pape. Pape gets through the double block, and the Panthers able to push it across. Haley Hawk going to be called for the double hit. As Putoff and Paul check back in. This is the rotation that gave all kinds of problems to the Panthers in set number 2 as Taylor Paul recorded 3 aces and 9 straight points. Looking to see if she can continue, and she smokes one right down the middle for an ace. That's exactly what New Bremen was hoping for. A little deja vu here thus far for the Panthers. Here's Taylor Paul once again. She catches the top of the tape on that one. So break there for Parkway. As Blake Snyder checks back in for New Bremen. And for the Panthers, number 14, Bailey Bates checks in. This is McKenna Johnson with the serve, dug up by Kramer. Quick set down the middle to Jones, and good night. That one goes straight down. .13 kills now in the evening for Paige Jones as her New Bremen Cardinals now up 14-9. Abby Tiemann back with the serve for New Bremen, picked up by Kirby. And bumped across by number 20, Swander. Here's New Bremen back on the attack. Jones on the far side, dug up by Johnson and hit deep and out of bounds by Johnson. New Bremen now with a 15-9 advantage. Tiemann with the short serve, just gets it across. Johnson with the dig. Swander on the shot. And down for the kill is Grace Swander, her first kill here in the third set. Just the second kill for Parkway. That's going to send number 12, Izzy Shrunk. She had an ace to start the match off for Parkway. That one picked up by Snyder. And hit over to Jones, and Jones comes floating through from the back row for the kill. Number 14, Bailey Bates will check back in for Parkway as Jones steps back to serve for New Bremen. And just misses the line on that one as it sails deep. That'll send number 20, Grace Swaners, trying to keep things alive here for Parkway as they trail 16-11 here in set number 3. Here is Julia Guttemiller, picked up in the back row by Parkway, dumped over to Crouch. This is Jones back on the attack and down for the kill. Ellie Rechterman will check back in for New Bremen.
17-11.
Here's Macy Putoff with the serve. Dug up in the back row by Bates, back set to Hawk. Hawk across the block as we're going to have a New Bremen player in the net. Point will go to Parkway.
Right behind the officials, and so I'm going to do a whole lot of
As number 21, Grace Rogers goes back to serve. Nice short serve picked up by Jones. Passed over to Rechterman. Rechterman's shot dug up in the back row and almost saved, but it's going to drop on the miss hit by Johnson. And that'll extend New Bremen's lead up to 6 at 18-12. Madison and Claire Pape will check back in for New Bremen as they look to close this one out. Pape's serve sails off to the side and out of bounds. If Parkway's going to make a run here for set number 3, it better start pretty soon as they are running out of points at 18-13. Haley Hawk checks in to serve for the Panthers. Hawk serve pulled up by Kramer. Excuse me. Kramer down the middle. Good block there by number 23, Sydney Crouch. Crouch was all over that one. Hawk back again to serve for the Panthers. That one miss hit by Kramer. Tracked down though by Snyder. Then free ball across by the Cardinals. Back on the attack are the Panthers. Miller with the shot goes deep. So good defense by New Bremen, able to dodge a bullet there as they now lead 19-14. Rachel Kramer now to serve for New Bremen as the home crowd gets behind their faithful. That one's double hit. And now New Bremen at 20-14 here in set number 3. Timeout on the floor by Parkway. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Welcome back to New Bremen as the Cardinals looking to close this one out, up 2-0 and leading 20-14 here in set number 3. Rachel Kramer serving for the Cardinals. As number 1, Chris Kirby hits it across. And here's Jones on the attack. That one sails long and out of bounds. We got some good volleyball action happening here tonight. This is just one of several games in the area. New Bremen tonight playing Parkway is the game we have. Also St. Henry Knoxville playing. And also, as you see, Rechterman recorded another kill for recovery in Marion Local. So some real good games coming up here real soon as the winner of this game, New Bremen and Parkway, will play the winner of Ottoville and Crestview. In that game I mentioned before, St. Henry Knoxville, the winner of that game will play the winner of Fort Recovery and Marion Local. As we're back to action here, here's Taylor Paul with the serve. New Bremen up 21-15 here in set number 3. Kramer with the dig. Passed over to Jones. Jones blocked at the net. A good block there by Miller. Panthers have come up with some nice plays throughout this match. Up to this point, they have not been able to record enough of them as they still trail by 5 here, 21-16 in set number 3. McKenna Johnson with the serve, picked up by Kramer. Back pass to Jones. Jones will just try to knock that one in the back row, hits it deep. As the Panthers edge a little closer, trailing now by 4. Here's Johnson again with the serve. Picked up by Kramer. Backs it over to Putoff. Her shot saved in the back row. Free ball across by Johnson. Here's New Bremen back on the attack. Over to Jones and forget about it. Some authority on that one. And I believe that was kill number 15. I think that's 16 for Jones. And New Bremen now just 3 points away from taking the match. Abby Tiemann to serve for the Cardinals. That one hits the top of the tape. As the Panthers still hang on, trailing now by 4 with the serve. Number 12, Izzy Strunk, checked back in for the Panthers, and she will be serving. Good strong serve picked up by Kramer. Set up over to Guttemiller. Guttemiller's shot's going to sail wide and out of bounds. Couple missed hits here. And the Panthers coming to life as they trail now just by 3. That shot knocked over, picked up by Jones. Pushed back to Jones to the 10-foot line. Good dig by Johnson. Johnson's hit back to Johnson for the hit. Kramer pops it up over to Jones as she'll free ball it across. The quick hit there by Parkway is going to drop as a little miscommunication. As that quick push across from Grace Roger will get her a kill. And a timeout coming from New Bremen. We'll take a quick break as well. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back to New Bremen. We're here in the third set, and the Parkway Panthers making a big run here as they now trail just by 2 at 22-20. The Cardinals won the first two, 25-18 and 25-9, and we're up by 6 at 21-15, but the Panthers coming to life. Here's Jones with the hard shot from the back row, putting an end to that Panther run at 23-20. As number 14, Bailey Bates, will check back in for the Panthers. Jones now back to serve. I said before, this is the only place she struggled tonight. She gets a great place to get one going there. And you see under her breath, she says finally, as she smokes an ace down the line for the New Bremen Cardinals, as they are now 1 point from taking this match here in playoff action for the New Bremen Cardinals. Jones again back to serve as the New Bremen faithful come to their feet. And that one's going to drop. Back-to-back aces will close it out here at New Bremen as the Cardinals take it in 3. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back with our post-game wrap-up. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CERA and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications, or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West Staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West Staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on a temp-to-hire basis. West Staff, your partner in business.
We knew that we could use Hometown Opportunity as an avenue to reach out to people, not just in this community, but across the state.
Hometown Opportunity was my saving grace, honestly.
We viewed it as a great resource for us to get the word out about our company.
I saw all the commercials, billboards, and I thought, just give it a shot, why not? And they offered me a photography job on the spot, which was thrilling because I've been searching for months.
The Hometown Opportunity website definitely makes that connection.
For over 27 years, the knowledgeable, reliable, and experienced staff at Lamb's Insurance Agency has been providing superior auto and home insurance to the people of West Central Ohio and Indiana. The team's understanding of the agricultural community and farming operations is second to none. We support the local communities because we are, well, local. If you are looking for excellent claim service, stop by or call today for your quote. Lamb's Insurance Agency, representing Ohio Mutual Insurance Group.
Welcome back to New Bremen High School, where the New Bremen Cardinals are victorious over the Parkway Panthers in 3, winning 25-18, 25-9, and the last set 25-20. Our post-game stats go like this. First for the Parkway Panthers. They could not put a bunch of kills together tonight, as their leading kill getter, Sydney Crouch, just with 3. Haley Hawk with 2. Grace Rogers with 2, Swanders with 1 and an ace, Bailey Bates with a kill, Strunk with an ace, and Sophia Miller with a kill. On the other side, the New Bremen Cardinals, they were led by Paige Jones with 16 kills and 2 aces. Julie Guttermiller had 5 kills and a block. Macy Putoff 3 blocks and 2 aces. Rachel Kramer with 8 kills and 2 aces. Taylor Paul with 3 aces. Claire Pape 4 kills. Ellie Rechterman 5 kills and a block. So a lot of what you've seen from New Bremen throughout the year, if you watch the Cardinals, good leadership from Paige Jones, but a good core all the way around as they've spread their kills out throughout their group. They're going to improve their record to 22-1 on the season, and will, as I mentioned earlier, take on the winner of the Ottoville Crestview game. That'll be played on the 24th of October at Van Wert High School at 6:15. So congratulations again to Coach Diana Kramer and the New Bremen Cardinals as they go on to play farther in the tournament. Our player of the game tonight, sponsored by NKTelco, will go to Rachel Kramer. Kramer had a very solid performance, as I mentioned before. She had 8 kills and 2 aces, and just an all-around solid play for her and the New Bremen Cardinals here tonight. So once again, I'd like to congratulate New Bremen as they move on. That's going to wrap it up for us here tonight. I'd like to thank our director, Daniel Allen. I'm Greg Burning. Thanks for watching and have a great evening. And we are